Greetings, my YouTube friends. Thanks a lot for joining. This is Guru Too Cool bringing you the People's Connection. Today's vlog is going to be about a sad story that happened on August 1st, 2016. This happened in Baltimore to a young lady by the name of Korryn Gaines. She was a 23-year-old mother of two. We also find out that she was an activist. As far as back in March, she had been taking video footage and documenting different police abuses around the city of Baltimore. She had posted quite a few vlogs of hers on her Facebook page exposing the unethical behavior, aggressive behavior, and just unjust behavior of so-called peace officers. She was exposing a lot of things they were doing. So her unfortunate murder, because that's what I'm going to call it, I'm going to refer to it as what it really is, in my opinion. It was an instigated murder. It was an instigated murder because Korryn Gaines, the 23-year-old mother, she was targeted by the police because back when they had stopped her and she had first started shooting video footage of the police, she clearly spoke to them in ways that they probably did not appreciate. And of course, being a black woman, they're definitely not going to have that, because as you've seen with Sandra Bland and quite a few other black women have been tortured or killed by the police. It's not just black men. Black women are targeted as well. I forget her name, and forgive me for not knowing her name, because this was a recent case of the teacher where the police officer tackled this black woman to the ground to try to get handcuffs on her. And mind you, this is all behind a traffic violation. He then has the nerve, the audacity to turn around. The cop had the nerve and the audacity to, after he violently tackled her to the ground and violently placed the handcuffs on a woman, mind you. This man is twice her size. I'm not going to call him a coward. I'm not going to do that. I'll let you be the judge of that. But this man was twice her size. And after he violently threw her to the ground and violently handcuffed her, he then had the nerve to turn her and tell her that the reason for his ugly actions was because, quote, black people are prone to violence, unquote. And yet he just finished displaying his own violent act that is truly himself. This is white supremacy. This is what racism is. It's white people who say things against black people and then get caught red-handed when the truth is presented to them and shown to them. And that cop who violently threw that woman on the ground to arrest her, he talked about black people being violent, but yet he showed violence himself. And it was uncalled for that black woman had. There was no reason for his actions to do that. He just justified it after he had her handcuffed and in the back seat of his car as if she was really the criminal. His behind should have been in the back of a squad car. That man, that police officer should be fired. Back to Korryn Gaines. Korryn Gaines was targeted. They went to her house, allegedly to serve a warrant on a man. They claimed a man, and they didn't even provide a name. They just said, claimed that they served a warrant on a man, and that they also had a warrant for her arrest for not appearing in court and for traffic violations. So here we have another black woman dead, killed by so-called law enforcement behind a minor offense such as traffic violation. Her kids no longer have a mother, so you good white Christians, as her kids grow up and become a little older in age and maybe they get in trouble or whatnot, you good white Christians, please ask the question, where's your mother to teach you right from wrong, so they can look you in your beady little blue eyes and tell you, oh, the police killed my mother. I no longer had a mother because the police killed her. That's why I don't have a mother, because the police killed her. So, we learned from Korryn Gaines' friends and people who knew her well that she constantly documented the abuses of the Baltimore police, and she simply became a target for doing such. And they decided that since she had a warrant, that they were going to serve her warrant and go get her. Now mind you, again, this is all behind traffic violations. You don't hear them doing this to white people, but yet they did this to her, and they knew that she just might be a problem. And so, of course, they went prepared to kill her, and that's what they did. So this was an intended murder. And the murderers wear blue with scrappy little metal pieces of badges that represents the police. And for you good white Christians out there, before you tell another black person that all police aren't bad, before you go to telling us how there's good white police officers or there's good police officers, I'd like for you to point them out so I can ask them why they're being so silent towards these rogue bad cops. Why are they condoning the violent behavior of rogue cops? If there's so-called good cops out there, where are they? How come we don't hear from them? Why are they silent? Because they seem to be a silent majority. You good white Christians, we don't want to hear it. We've heard all your excuses. We've heard all the lame excuses from the police, from your body cams falling off to every other lame excuse. Where are the body cams in this case? We don't believe the police. We don't believe their lies. They lie all the time. So no, this narrative that they're painting right now that she was holding her son and holding a shotgun, that just doesn't fly. I've seen the size of Korryn Gaines, and to hold a son and a shotgun, you guys are so full of cow manure. You need to smell it. You need to smell it so you know what you're shoveling to the people. So I'm gonna end this vlog off with why it is that I have our so-called beloved President Barack Hussein Obama on my wall. It's a reminder that we've had a black president, or excuse me, half black president in the White House for the past 8 years. It's a reminder of all the arguments I've had with the white racists who have said he is our black president while they've discounted the fact that he's half white. See, they don't want to take on any ownership of the fact that Barack Obama is half white. President Obama, did you know that they never once claimed you as half white? They always looked at you as a black president. This is just how racist our country is, though. They never wanted to even accept your other half, which is half white. So, these are the people we're dealing with, who I feel don't have either common sense or a full brain capacity to empathize with black people or to understand our plight or our struggles. Not all white people, because there were some white people who were in fact marching with Martin Luther King, and in fact who died, who shed blood for black people. I know this. And for those people, I love them and I appreciate them. But for all you modern day Christians, you good white folks, I haven't seen any of you for a good long time. Well, I take that back. I have seen you out there marching with the Black Lives Matter movement. I have seen that. But we need something substantial. We need some serious change. And with this picture of this black, half-black president that sits behind me, I'm so disgusted that we've had him in the White House this past 8 years, and he's done basically squat for the black community. He's talked down to us a few times, sure. He's brought out some of our problems, sure. But he's never addressed the world or the United States in particular about black people. He has failed us in that regards. He has done even more for the gay community before he has the black community. And that too is a shame. Our struggles have been way before the gay community, but yet he's done and said more on their behalf, including the massacre in Orlando. He came out and spoke on that. Mr. President, I'm pretty disgusted. Your wife is more a warrior regarding black lives and how much it matters to us than you ever have. I'm pretty disgusted with our president. But I'm going to end this video here with these words. You white racists, I don't care to hear a word out of you. I don't want to hear none of your defending of the police. We've heard all your lame excuses. Well, the person shouldn't have moved. They shouldn't have blinked. They shouldn't have breathed. They shouldn't have had their hair combed that way. Oh, they shouldn't have wore that color. They shouldn't have gone to school that day. They shouldn't have did this. They shouldn't have did that. Stupid, ignorant shit. We're tired of that. So you save it. Miss me with that. Go to somebody else's vlog for that matter. But we're done. So when there are extremists out there who retaliate back towards the police, all I could do is just look. I can't even feel bad. I can't feel sorry. I can't feel anything until you realize that Black Lives Matter. Guess what? I can't feel you. please like, subscribe, and share. This is Guru Too Cool, bringing you the People's Connection. Thanks for joining. Peace out.